seeing a pattern here where everybody you ever did streams with ends up not liking you.
Lauren likes me.
You don't do many streams with Lauren.
I've done many streams with Lauren. What a stupid man.
I would have watched it.
Right,
I like Lauren a lot. Like, I would have watched it all the time.
Most people should like Lauren.
When was it?
Well, ask her. She's right here. Involve her.
Well, I know she's here now, which is great to see, but I've never really seen your stream with Lauren on it. I've watched Lauren.
Have you done streams with me, Lauren?
Have I done many streams with you? Yeah.
He said
on your old channel too, but not as many as Rev. But yeah.
Well, you're better.
That's probably prior to my time then, maybe.
But
I agree, Lauren. I don't know about like anything worse. Yeah.
That's why you get in trouble. But Greiker, you should have known about. That was disgusting, what you did to Greiker.
Well, I could tell you 100 times worse than that, but I'm not going to. But
you've done worse
I just didn't know that you and Lauren did streams together because it was before my time, I guess.
Lauren's done streams with a lot of people.
Yeah, Lauren's great. Like, I watch her streams a lot when she is on, but
he's on my panel last time. You both were actually getting along, right?
I
know Josh Epps came up, so maybe not. Maybe not, Sam. Maybe not.
No, we usually get around, but I think I've noticed he's very passive aggressive. I guess.
I think you're very passive aggressive. What you like to do is deflect from responsibility of the things you've done.
Responsibility. I'm a small streamer. There's no responsibility.
Wait, now you're a small streamer. What 2 seconds ago, you're top tier best streamer in the world. Now you're
my force is beyond the
number. Is it, Sam?
Lauren knows that. People are interested in me, whether I'm the villain or the good guy. Not so much with you, Nocto, are they?
I don't know, man. I don't really care. Like, I just like to be friends. Like, I'm not obsessed with it.
Like you care, but you're not a force. Lauren's a force.
See, this is what he does. He'll like compliment other people on the stream to try and get.
I always compliment.
He'll say like, right, and then other name on the stream, and like, right, like you're a really good-looking person, right? And then he'll try to deflect. Like he does.
You look like a woman. You're a good-looking woman, man. Whatever you call. No offense.
No, I'm taken. Like I'm just going to do a stream about you being a weirdo, right?
Oh, join the.
I would love to know what you look like, but you're such a fucking pussy. You can't even show your face.
I get pussy.
You go under this pretense of people will find me like you're.
You can't even find women offline, can you?
You don't know half of what I do. Like, do you think?
When's the last time you got lucky, or what's the last time
you fucking went to? Don't start me. Where's your wife from?
You don't get any. That's why you're so mad. You're
Where's your wife from? Where's your wife from?
Philippines.
No, you see how much that hurts when you do it. You throw it out. You'll do whatever you want, right? But then as soon as it gets thrown back in your face, you shit yourself. You can't handle it. You can't take it.
I can't handle it. I've been happily married for
nearly 8 years. Married. I'm very glad for that. Where did you have to go to be happily married? Did you just fly there and just hope to meet someone, or did you do it all pre-planned?
You just fly there.
But I don't do that to you. I never do that to you. But you
never had anything, dude. Look at you. You have to get women off the internet. No offense, but it's not a good place.
What are you talking about, man?
Your girlfriends, aren't they off the internet?
I've talked to women, yeah, and it was Lanny, and that was my mistake.
Maybe if you didn't look like a woman.
Dude,
why don't you try looking like a man?
This shows your age because you're so out of fucking touch. You're probably past that stage of like when you were young, you must have had
like Lydia, right? May Noodles.
But then you went through that 1950s, 60s, like fuck the hippies kind of thing, right?
I like the hippies, what I read about them.
So why do you have such I don't believe that because you criticize long hair.
You go wash dishes. He used to watch. He
got
fired.
You're right, Sam. I'll go and marry a 19-year-old Filipino woman, and I'll go wash dishes there with my millions. Yeah.
Why did you get fired?
I got fired because I didn't give a fuck, Sam, and I don't give a fuck to this date. That's the difference between me and you.
Not even coffee. At least I stole coffee.
Well, that's what they say. Yeah, I forgot about that. Thanks for reminding me because I'm taking notes for doing a stream.
No, I just listened to you. That's a problem. I remember what you say.
Matters. So just go through this together here. Because if you're going to believe everything everybody says, so shut up.
I don't believe everything.
Matters at 216.
Check your polls and looks like I'm leading. You should lead. You're too big for this world.
Abuse. I don't believe any of it. But why not
I-
just do a stream, right? And
Wow, I really care that you don't believe. You're a stupid man. I like smart people. Why did I let him up? Actually, he's kind of smart.
What? Yeah.
Yeah. But he's being so...
I'm not smart in good ways. I'm just smart in weird ways.
Well, somebody would say if you make $1 million, you're smart.
Yeah, well, it doesn't make you happy, so I don't know if that's true.
Money helps, but it doesn't make you happy.
I'm probably more miserable than I've ever been in my whole entire life.
Well, seriously, you've been through a lot. I won't go into it. You've been, this is a rough, better times ahead, sir.
I would give up fucking everything and sit in that fucking street over there and have all this pain taken away, but I can't. So what the fuck am I going to do? Yeah. I'll just buy drugs and vodka and food and then just cruise through it, I guess.
But this time will probably pass, Nocto, right? It helped me. My divorce cut me up a lot, man. I never don't think I'm arrogant because I'm a failure in keeping my family together. So I can't be completely happy. And I tell people that it's the truth. So I'm not arrogant. I know, but
I totally know where you're coming from there. All joking aside, like I totally feel that. Like I feel like I don't see there is no family for me anymore. One's in Burma, one's in Atlanta, Georgia, and that's it. That's all the family I have left. I have a daughter, but then now the fucking axe is turning the screws. It's harder and harder to see her.
Having a daughter is pretty cool, right? See, we have this talk.
What the biological father? It's very difficult to get.
Yes.
When I feel sorry for myself, I say the most important thing is my boys are happy. I know I believe that, but it helps, right?
You know what I mean? I like her to have nice things. I give her nice things, but not seeing her hurts. And that's the worst part.
No, because if you spoil them, they won't know what to work for when they get older.
It's just I don't have any right.
You're in a lose-lose situation because you want to spoil them, but if you do, they won't work for anything when they get older.
My kids are spoiled. I had to take them out to Kensington Boulevard. The whole back east, they have.
I've been in Kensington Boulevard.
Yeah, that's a bad place.
Philly? Why? What did you do in Philly?
What did I do?
Kensington. Yeah,
I was just there with my brother.
Yeah, I walked 12 miles in Kensington, but my kids, I want them to see how other people live. So at night,
my dad used to do that.
My oldest son, he was fascinated. But that can happen, right? When you don't mingle with everybody, you can get a skewed view of the world.
I find it weird because Kensington's generally a name for quite an upmarket place, like England, even in Toronto here, there's Kensington. It's generally a fairly affluent area when it's called Kensington.
With Kensington, you can walk through poor, and you get to better neighborhoods at the end of it. Rev actually used to talk about Kensington, seeing people OD. I walked it, man, and we brought my oldest son there because, right, Lauren, the kids can get too spoiled.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah, but I took my daughter over to Ireland for Christmas, and my dad it was like a big treat for him because he missed buying all the presents, so he went crazy.
Wow.
And she was just opening presents, dropping them on the ground next present. She didn't appreciate anything, and it's not her fault, but it was just
I was spoiled too. It's not their fault, but
it was just I was like, oh my god, she doesn't care about. And I sort of felt like I'd failed as a parent.
But why would she? Because we want to provide the best for our kids, right?
Yeah, but I guess the best isn't always the most. I guess.
I don't know. I was spoiled, and running away actually helped me a lot. I got to.
I'm not sure OG or OD Diddy. It shouldn't be because your channel name is that. I don't think that's blocked in my chat.
May Arbor fan. May is.
No, I can see him talk, man. I can see it too.
I followed May's arc, and a lot of people did for a year and a half too. But Nocto, May started out really on top because she went after Jimmer, and people identified. but she had bad people around her. I won't even mention the names. People are affected. If she had just been with Lauren, good things would have happened, because she started out so good, man.
Hey, Bruno.
And then the haters got involved and blah, blah, blah. But I don't think she had good people around her. We are affected by the people around us, Lauren. So
absolutely 100%.
Right. So there's an arc. It's not repetition. My on-air relationship may change because I broke with her, and that's when I got really popular, unfortunately, that I did 30 streams attacking her, but it was based on doxing, and then she stopped because she's very talented. But yeah, it's not repetition. And now she went on, and she's appreciated and making some money, hopefully. And she came to say hello, which I appreciate. May did not ejac. No, I don't. With Andy, the only thing I saw was Andy wanted her to be part of an orgy, and she didn't want it. Men are always creeping on her, and then they get rejected. Yeah, he used to be in a band. He used to be in a band, I think.
Lionel Richie. You can't tell me nobody else when you said she came to say hello didn't think of Lionel Richie's hello. Do you remember that fucking video?
Lionel Richie's great. I like. What
remember she was making the blind chick was making the big brown clay image of him. What the fuck?
I was just thinking about that.
The telephone.
Yeah, it's you I'm looking for, and that's a brilliant. You see that one where the blind lady is making this.
That's hello, and he's on the phone, and then she makes a sculpture.
And it turns out at the end to be the guy, wasn't it? Lionel Richie.
Well, it was like, yeah, I mean, yeah, sort of.
And
then there's dancing on the ceiling. Whoa, what a feeling when you're dancing on what ceiling? And they're all in roller skates.
That reminds me of one of my favorite movies,
roller skates.
The music in Flashdance. I never ejac.
Yeah,
Lauren never ejacs.
Is Flashdance a movie where at the end she does the audition and drops the water on herself?
No, what happened was the movie was about her struggle, right? And all her friends failed. The ice skater friend failed. The comic went to Hollywood, had to come back. So all these are examples of failure. Her favorite sponsor died, and she went in to the audition. And she started dancing, and then what did she fall or something? And instead of giving up, like the ice skater who had to be removed, the lady put the music back on and got these staid old judges dancing. The music was put in afterwards. The production didn't turn out well, and then they got that music, which Flashdance took off.
Was it Maniac or something? Like, I'm a maniac of love.
Yeah.
And she does the
wonderful, right?
Wonderful. With her dance with her socks on.
Yeah, Brutal's back, so you guys can talk about Worsted now. I told you gotta wait for him to get here. I'm just kidding. Please, God, don't. I'm just kidding.
No, I think May Noodles probably watched your 10 top streamers. And I think Movie Maniac always knew how good I was. And he made me top streamer. He could have made May Noodles or Lauren. Were you in the top 10, Lauren? I forget.
He always puts me in there. He always gets good pictures of me too. I've noticed. I like his screenshots he gets of me. He always seems to be good at that. I appreciate
Israel
that.
Were the first ones. The US say that they were the ones that did it, but Israel did the first 6 strikes.
Yeah, we started out. I wanted to talk about Iran.
I had to tell you about how
it's hard to be happy.
Not so are you and Raleigh cool because he said tell us a story
about
yeah,
Riley's cool.
You and a trans woman.
I didn't tell the name right again, but like
he's not cool. He said
I did have sex with a trans person, yes, and it was an
you
accident.
did or did not?
I did.
Really?
Oh my! Yeah, Sam wants to hear about that stuff.
I'm interested in that, of course. That's
listen. It was in China, and it went too far, and I didn't. And then I was like, "Fuck it," you know. I didn't. I swear to God, you wouldn't have known.
Have anal sex with this person? Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, how did you find out? Did this person have a penis?
Yes.
So how did you? I'm curious. Like, how did you not know? I guess
because it was only until we were back in the hotel and I was fucked up.
in Thailand, they look really female.
Like you wouldn't believe it
really.
until you put your. And then I was like, well, listen,
Asians, they don't have hair and stuff, so they turn out better.
You just sort of squint a wee bit, like it definitely. It was like a woman all the way down. Like it was unbelievable.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to cut you off. Whatever says, laugh my fucking ass off. Brutal Mafia has to use a clone of me to feel good about himself. Wait, aren't you all cloning him?
Yeah, that's gay as fuck.
Isn't it the other way around? I mean, I could be wrong, but
I know.
Yeah, I don't want to go after Sue. I think she's decided she don't want part of this world. So good luck with Sue. But she was part of this history with me.
Thanks.
And it's sad. I once supported Sue, and she got in over her head, and she lied, I think, and people caught her.
100%.
I don't think she's a bad person. She just, it's hard to handle. But,
yeah, I don't want to be, you said you are who you surround yourself with. I don't want to be around snakes, and I don't want to be around liars and people who pretend that they were swatted and shit. It's bull.
Is that who you're talking about, the girl with the short purple hair?
At the end of it, I don't want to carry that, Lauren. You know what I mean? She did lie.
No, but I really was. It was on my birthday even, while I was live streaming. So when people lie about that shit, yeah, it tends to hit me a little bit.
She really got caught up in it. And I think she hurt Little Mono too. You know this story, Nocto, that she lied about being swatted, Sue.
So is this Sue with the short purple hair thing?
Yeah.
The filter person that's every picture is like a mad filter.
Yeah.
Okay.
May said,
she even brought her child into it. Said that May traumatized her child when she wasn't even swatted to begin with. So the story just kept, rolling.
It's a beautiful arc because of consequence and the value of truth. And she created a lie, and then May acted righteously. And what happened was she accused, you know this story, Nocto? Sue and May?
Somewhat.
So she might have got away with it, but May took the initiative and contacted the police. And Sue's whole lie was exposed. And rather than take responsibility, she went on Andy's. And Andy didn't call her out. He could have said, yeah, I love you, Sue, but that was not the truth. And I think it brought down Andy to an extent. But I always supported Sue, even though she advised my wife to leave me. But other people probably have too. Nocto might in the future, right, Nocto?
Might have what?
Sue advised my wife to leave me. That's a little.
Isn't that weird? That's so.
Did she speak to her?
Maybe heard her. My wife's been on a little bit. I don't know. They didn't really meet on air or anything.
I'd be very surprised if they talked.
May said that I said that she wasn't my type, and May said she hated me for saying that. But we have our type. I think
I do, Movie Maniac.
I have many types. But I ended up with a beautiful woman. And sometimes, like Lauren, I'll say, wow, like she's too good for me. But
yeah.
Is that a once-a-year thing, or do you do that every day?
But you don't have to prove that to people on the internet, Sam. Like, if somebody on the internet is telling your wife to leave, that's super cringe. Like, keep it on YouTube or get the fuck out of here.
Did that actually happen, Sam? Did that?
I don't know. I didn't take it that personally. Really.
But did it actually happen?
What's Vanguard saying? Hold on, Sam.
To the DMs. Did that actually happen, Sam? She said that?
Yeah, because what happened was that May Noodles, very popular, much bigger than me, and Sue was a friend of May's, and this one lady took away her wrench. And I didn't think that was fair. I think before May or her friend took away a wrench, they should have talked to Sue. So I took up Sue's cause when she hardly had any support. So I didn't get views from that. I got less support, but I thought Sue wasn't treated well. But it turned out that Sue made some mistakes, let us say. Not really made for this world, I think. But in the beginning, I felt bad for Sue, and I had streams, and she came on. Sue was not a star like Lauren. I just liked her up, and she talked to May, and it was real. And then I would DM her, mainly about trying to get May to stop attacking her. And then I found out that she was going with Little Mono, Andy, right? And I kept writing, and Sue, we were fine. But I guess that Sue actually drove out and met Little Mono. And then I wake up one morning and they're attacking me. Andy, what? I thought we're cool.
Right.
And Andy said, well, you write a lot.
I'm talking about Sue, not Andy, but Sue.
Well, Sue and Andy said, I write too much. And I went, what?
Well, everybody says that about you. I'm one of you're one of my best friends, and I say that about you, but it's, I don't mean it mean.
That's a good thing. That don't read. But it was about something else. It was about something else. And then they said,
that's because you don't write a paragraph. You write like 8 million sentences.
Yeah, you write like, hello, how are you? Sorry, did I tell you what?
Dude, I write quicker than I speak.
Be educated.
What does that have to? I am educated. What about
you?
Well,
then why don't you write in paragraphs?
Because I don't think about it. It's not that important.
Honestly, Nacho, I've given Sam shit over it too, but I would much rather read Sam's type than a paragraph. Like Poon was writing paragraphs, was it last? Yeah, in your chat.
I'm not talking about multiple paragraphs. Like, I'm not saying like I want big blocks of text. I'm just saying
I have big blocks.
You get like
that was nothing against Poon, by the way. I was just saying because
paragraphs are a thing. It's not that smart. But my point is, they didn't care about my writing. I think Little Mono was paid off. Because it didn't make sense. And then the story was Little Mono.
But Sam, did you really, when Andy was doing that, did you really, like, were you really mad? Because it seems like he was just playing, and Sue was trying to fuel him to maybe go farther than he wanted to, maybe?
My view is that Andy, people like Andy, he gets more views, but he's not substantial. So my view is he wanted to be harder edged. He changed the title, call it out, and I was there to attack. And he did, but it's unfair, and he smeared me, and I think he's lost because he's been exposed. I always thought he was this nice guy, and then he smeared me, and go ahead, get the views. I'm not that mad at him, but I think he declared war on me, Nocto. War? What have I done?
Wait, who declared war and what? What the fuck is war?
Little Mono, Andy Cruz said he's at war, and then he came up with a mock funeral of Shaw. Because I think his show is not hard-edged. He's popular, but he's not smart. And I like smart people. I think that's the truth. I like listening to smart people. And when he was nice, I would go up there and he'd come on Shaw. So the whole thing was weird to me. It's all weird to me. Then he said I was anti-Semitic, and people follow me know I have personal connections to the Jewish community. And then I get attacked for being pro-Israeli. So he just made the whole thing up, and that was gross. Now, Poon has said big things.
Sam, for the record, Andy V is also in the chat, so we need to specify who Andy we're talking about. I didn't even realize it till just now. I seen Brutal say different sorry. Andy, not Andy in chat. Yeah. Hey, Mandy.
There's an Andy Violin who goes way back. I don't know if that's him. He was
that's on. Him. Yeah. Yes.
He was on. We fought before. He used to be on the Don Anus show. That's early show, Nocto. So, you know this scumbag Wazzy Doggy. So Wazzy Doggy was accused of being the P word, and I went on the Don Anus show to defend Wazzy Doggy. So these people stabbed me in the back, and they stabbed. I don't think Lauren likes Wazzy Doggy, but both of us were part of Wazzy Doggy. That's maybe how I
is obsessed with me and Brutal both. Like, dude, take a chill pill. We don't care. Like, it's just weird.
Streamer. Yeah, I did shows for him, Nocto. And he's been a failure, basically. Happy people, Nocto, don't usually attack other people. You might be an exception, but you're not happy. You've been through a lot. That's probably why you're going after me so much.
I'm gonna after you. Just I'm just bouncing back the way you are. Like, it's not a big deal. You know that,
So
Gary.
here's a sex pest coming in through Lawrence. Sam Hill is a confirmed human trafficker. How am I confirmed? You don't know my name. You see how they just make it up? But it is confirmed by May that David Folds talked dirty and May said stop. And I've just heard from other people that he did that with somebody else. So know the truth about David Folds. May said he's a sex pest, and he just made that up. I'm a confirmed human trafficker. Well, I think you need a name for that, David. So do you see how scummy David Folds is, Lauren?
I was listening to half of it because I was reading the chat. I'm sorry. Because Andy Violin said Sam is cool, no issues, and he gave you like he gave you a fist bump.
I have no real issues. It goes back years to Don Anus.
I don't know anybody that has any issues with Andy, really.
Yeah, well, that was
I've
nice.
he doesn't seem to be that type to me.
Maybe Andy was part of RDA who went after me, and Don Anus was interesting. There used to be this guy Nocto, and I gave him the greatest amount of views talking about views, and he went away like a lot of people. He used to be fun. There's a lot. Most people went away, Nocto. Very few stayed. We've
lost several participants.
Yeah. Well,
seems like it, but
you know more people, but this little world. I don't think there's anybody. I was hoping Nocto might improve. Who else? People like Andy. I don't go over there. Josh. Yeah, if you want to listen to a drunk,
he doesn't really, like, he watches the odd stream, but he doesn't really shit talk too much. Like it's usually pretty.
Josh.
No, not Josh. I was saying Andy's stuff is usually fairly inept.
Yeah, I liked him, but he made up all this stuff. What if somebody said
that you were anti-Semitic? Stuff up about me.
What if somebody said you were anti-Semitic and you're not?
Oh no, dude, you already believed what they said about me, so it wouldn't shock me if they did.
Oh, you still?
No, I'm just giving you an example. You believe it, so.
No, you explained yourself, and you said somebody made up that DM, so I don't believe it. We cleared that up because we talked about it.
Do you believe it?
No. Because many people make clones.
Wait, did you say David Folds is a sex pest? Is that what you were saying? Because he's never.
May Noodle said that. May Noodle said that David came to him.
You were asking me for my opinion, though, weren't you?
No,
did you?
Not really. No, I was telling you.
I was going to say because he's never been to me ever. So I don't even think he's ever spoken a sexual.
May's telling the truth. Well, there's a lot of
to me.
Right, you would have fucked her too. Trust me.
You're married.
That doesn't stop guys, though, Sam. And I had to learn that the hard way, honestly.
You're right. You're right.
It really doesn't. I thought that it would, but it didn't. So
my wife, oftentimes men come up and she said, "I'm married. Look at my ring." And she tells me the common response is, "Well, I won't tell if you don't." So it doesn't stop a lot of men. You would hope.
Sam was actually my shield then, for real, 100%. Says David Andy Violin. You were his shield.
We go back years. If that's Andy Violin, and
is he blocked on your channel? Because maybe he'd come back if he.
I don't know.
You said your block list was like 300. You need to check your block list, Sam.
Ridiculous. As I did.
People say that it's me all the time. I don't block anybody on your. The only thing I've ever blocked was my mugshot, but I don't even give a shit about that now.
David Folds is just a liar. Raleigh obviously is not an honest man. He said Poon was dead. So you're an idiot, David. And most of all, you're
Raleigh had a funeral this weekend too, though. Raleigh did too.
Oh yeah,
Josh put on a funeral for Raleigh.
Raleigh is full of goofies. Well, when he said Poon was dead, did people donate?
He said Dream was dead too.
It was goofy, saying that the guy had a heart attack and died. But if you want to be fooled by that bullshit, so be it. Raleigh took down my channel too, so I'm not a fan of Raleigh, but I don't hate him. I just subscribed to your channel. Yeah, I think Nocto's probably getting better. Experience counts. And I don't think he was that good, but he was better because he
opens his panel too. But the only thing is I even said it, but I understand him giving real shit a chance, but I even said, he porn bombs. I said, put up your blocker, and he couldn't hear me because everybody was talking. I understand. But he found out. I didn't think the dude was going to do it because he was being nice to him. And then he was like, why don't you guys come over to my stream? Like, dude, that's the rudest shit ever. Like, we're on his panel. Like, you're on his panel and you're restreaming him. Why would we leave this?
I want nothing to do with that guy.
Yeah. No.
Well, like you said, you live and you learn. Like, but
Sam Hill's a boob man. Basically, Lauren, I think most
like a bit of chaos, though. It doesn't. I just wished it hadn't been someone's personal stuff. Like,
yeah, I didn't know that, and that's why I messaged you, because somebody reached out to me and was like, "Hey, that's a real."
Because I'm all down for a bit of chaos, like, but not when it's involved in hurting someone. Like.
Yeah. It wasn't a Googled a nude.
Yeah.
He did also. This is my opinion. I heard Noel did porn bomb. And
I can't remember who told me that.
Nacho, that was sweet too, bro. I meant to tell you that, dude. That was awesome. He was I'm not doing that right now.
Because I don't want to beat around the bush, right? Like, I don't want to have to like act a certain way just because I feel like I'm stepping on him.
I'm just saying you have to be more assertive because people will porn bomb and.
I know. And that's part of the process, but I just like the Noel things too. It's not worth risking it for the biscuit because, I get it. I'm glad that she feels.
Raleigh, we just got the new 2026 dolls in. By the way, sorry, Nocto. I just had to yell that real quick.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
You're good. But you know what it's like when someone like that comes up. The whole dynamic changes.
Yeah,
and people are afraid to be themselves, because they don't want to offend anybody and all. And then, I
want to be nice. It doesn't work. You have to be a little.
I'm sure it's great. She's never done anything to me, but I just knew it was coming. Something bad would come.
But to me, I had her on, but it's all about her. So come up, be part of the conversation.
You can't pussyfoot around, right? You can't talk.
Well, it's not right. If you're interesting, but she's not. But if you come up and like that guy did to me, I would have had a good conversation, I think, because I've talked to whoever that guy was. He knew me, but he was doing some bullshit. The guy who talked about his penis.
Oh, yeah. Dude,
he's a bullshit.
Yeah.
Grunge? What do you mean?
He's a bullshit.
But he was being nice to Nocto, and he was being cool with me, pretending like he didn't know me.
What he wanted was people to go to his channel. It was all promo. But he's not a good streamer. So that'll get a couple people there. But he showed who I don't want to listen to some guy boast about his penis. Right?
I don't really have a problem with it, to be honest.
You want to watch that? I don't.
I mean, you've told some sordid shit. So what's so different?
I don't talk about.
You talked about multiple men's penises and insertion and different things.
Insertion meaning love. I try to be creative. Don't you get that?
You talked about fucking your wife in the kitchen and leaving your boxers on the kitchen floor.
What's wrong with that?
So, the guy saying, my dick is a little hard is hardly
extreme
for you.
Lauren, that's a romantic, kind of funny little story.
Yeah,
I didn't hear this one.
I'm just saying, you can't sit in your high horse talking about guys' dicks and bodies all the time and then be shocked when a guy talks about his dick.
It's not shocking. It's kind of mainstream.
But you do it all the time, so I don't understand what your problem is.
Different parts of the house. Right, Lauren? You have too, right?
You're talking about now, but you talk a lot about...
I'm very particular about leaving clothes on the floor and stuff.
You describe them, you talk about penises. You talk about wrestling a guy naked all the time. You talk about your penises touching.
Dude, but I don't talk about my thighs.
Get off your high horse.
You have something...
Told you, Vanguard.
I'm not going to sit here. I've talked about dicks.
Sicko.
So you act like I'm some innocent.
You're not innocent at all.
I never said I was.
Well, I never said you were. I called you
sicko. What I'm saying is, it's
Lauren.
Sit here as if
know what people call me.
No, doing the deflect. You fucking talk when you're high. You talk about fucking wrestling with naked males and touching dicks. You talk about dicks all the time.
Wrestling.
Talk about all this mad shit. But when somebody talks about it, you get all offended.
You know how this works.
Maybe people are offended by what you
No, not this.
You just brought this up.
But dude, it's the same thing. You can't sit and say
Lauren,
the things you
it's a
said
very
and then be
innocent
like,
story.
well, that guy
I'll
talked
tell
about
you how
his
they
dick and
twist it.
offended a married woman.
No,
You do it all
it's
the
a
fucking
pleasant
time.
memory, dude. And it took place in Belfast, as a matter of fact.
You're wrestling with naked men in Belfast?
Yeah, in
What?
front of the
I mean,
fireplace, and
no,
he's
they're
talking with the dick
twisting.
touching.
You know, you probably
How
heard
have I
this
not heard
story.
this story?
Okay, so in Belfast, I stayed at it's like a bed and breakfast. You know, the lady, we take her
Sam
room
made us
like
listen to his penis talk and take. Oh, Jesus, are you serious?
They do the British thing, the high tea, right? So it was like 2:00. I go down where the high tea is, and there's a fireplace, and this guy came in that at this house, the Belfast Symphony had some performances. They'd have to bring in people from London, and that he stayed. This is where the musician stayed, and I got talking to him. I'm very gabby, and we talked about he was an intellectual. D.H. Lawrence. You know that movie Women in Love, Lauren?
Stop deflecting, Sam. Get to the point.
No, I don't. I know a lot about movies, but I've never heard of that.
I'm sure he loves fucking Chopin as well. Just get to the point.
Lady Chatterley's Lover. He wrote that. You heard of that?
Okay. No, but go ahead.
Movie made with Glenda Jackson. Won an
Stop
Oscar.
talking about the fucking Lady Chatterley's Lover and get to the point about the guy.
Well, tell him to shut up, Lauren, please. Let me tell him.
This is being streamed on Battlezone too, so I'm trying not to do that.
So we got talking, and I like books. Nocto, do you know D.H. Lawrence?
Stephen, I will ask him about that when he finishes this one.
I wouldn't read. I haven't read like a lot of D.H. Lawrence. I tend to read like science books, but yeah, I do know who you're talking about.
Stealing
let's get to the point
from his employer. So
Vanguard asks if you will unblock them. I don't know who it is.
Vanguard's not blocked. I think
on StreamYard, he's not paying attention to chat often.
Yeah, you probably block. You block almost everybody.
And Susan said Sam made us listen to his penis talk and tasting his own jizz and sucking his tip.
What the fuck?
I experimented. They make a big deal about it. It's my body. These people, they don't experiment. They're losers. They're rigid. I experimented.
Red Rocket, honey.
Lauren,
have you drank your own urine too?
You ever see that movie Women in Love? That old British?
No.
Well, you won't relate. So in that movie, there's very macho men. Alan Bates.
There's no justification. Don't worry. You can't say and get to the point.
So don't tell me how to tell the story. You have a better one. Tell your story.
So far,
you know that Nocto uses bars to beat up people?
Yeah. Loads of fights.
Better not be Tina, but I'll see who this is.
Oh God.
Pleasure Center 60. It doesn't sound good. It sounds like
no, it doesn't. You're put your blocker up because you're streaming. You're on my channel too.
Yeah, so I'm not going to bring that person.
Throw up the blocker and give them a moment. Jesus Christ.
It's probably fucking Birdo or Prime or
Birdo's blocked. It's probably Tina. What's your Lauren? Tell me what to do. What do you want me to do?
You're on my channel too, so I hope that you kind of protect us both
I think
right now.
I think I saw her name.
Sorry,
she doesn't like me, but I'm okay with that.
Lauren,
just put the blocker up and let her talk. Well, yeah, it's fine.
I'm taking Lauren's advice.
I can tell by her voice right away.
Don't bring the person up, right, Lauren?
He's an older one.
I don't know who it is. With the troll name, I don't want my channel fucked up.
Pleasure Center 69. I'm sorry. See, I don't bring everybody up like you, Nocto. And goodbye.
Wait, you didn't have to drop Nocto.
No, I didn't.
Why?
I don't know why he left.
Oh, maybe he dropped off accidentally. You said goodbye. No, yeah. Yeah, but you didn't have one blocker up. Oh, there he is.
I removed.
Just tone block it, let her talk. I can tell you if it's her right away. Because I know she maybe got front blocked. She doesn't like me, but I'm willing to listen.
Who doesn't like you?
Me? Yeah, Vanguard, they said, just try, I guess. He said he doesn't have. Sam, Vanguard is saying on StreamYard, you have him blocked.
Let me check.
Okay, okay. Vanguard, is that your name on StreamYard? Because that might help him as well. Because I know people go by different names.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why the fuck would you block Vanguard? We were just talking the other day, having an interesting
I
conversation.
don't know who Vanguard is, so that's their real name. I mean, that's their.
Like,
Is it a male? I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's British.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
He's
I've
really
only seen him in chat a couple times.
Really good, trust. He probably told Sam something he didn't know, and Sam blocked him so he could live in his little bubble.
See, I have to check my StreamYard block list too, because for some reason I still share my StreamYard account with Wendy, and Wendy blocks everybody because everybody tries to porn block her or porn bomb her. So she blocks a lot of people on StreamYard. I don't think I ever have, honestly.
Well, do you remember? Sorry to totally fucking go outside the box here, Lauren, but Marik's talking about being able to suck your own dick, and I just wanted to clarify there has been many famous Hollywood stories of like Prince, Marilyn Manson removing ribs to suck their dicks.
Oh yeah.
And the thing that never connected with me, if you're worth hundreds of millions of dollars, you don't really need to remove a rib to your dick sucked. You could have like permanent dick sucking all day, 24/7.
Thank you, Joe.
You could pay like.
I'm sorry, I'm listening. I swear I'm not cutting you off. I'm just addressing the chat too.
No, me too. That's because Sam.
Just talk over me. Yeah, just talk over me.
Joe, motherfucking cool. Hey, girl, just saying hi and tickling the algorithm. All right,
yeah,
bro.
Joe's he's part of the 1A. I always say A1. I meant the 1A community.
No, you're definitely not straight. Like, I don't think I'm straight at all. Like, I can't claim to be straight after fucking a transvestite, for fuck's sake.
Oh, I was muted. I was going through the list. Sorry.
Oh.
Let me go.
Oh, is the Vanguard blocked? I think they were trying to come up.
So,
and now,
let me answer Lauren's question. So yeah, there was a Vanguard the Sirius that I unblocked. That was probably that person. Here's I'll go through my list. It's kind of
if they come backstage, you could just not go saying that he's been up here before.
Please don't read.
Talk about the war too. Berto is blocked.
She's good. And Prime. Oh God, those two. I think they're like twins or something.
Yeah, I blocked Prime. Shotgun Rev sucks. Shotgun Shotgun Rev free time.
Didn't shit talk Feldman. Would have him up every single time.
I actually made peace with Feldman.
I don't want him. I don't want him up. He talks about my kids.
But I still don't like him. But I
had to block my old bud Russell because I'm tired of him threatening to kill me. That's like the third time.
I've never heard him do that ever.
I remember what was the Burbs, Corey Feldman, and the Goonies.
Yeah. That's how our community kind of started. Was because of Feldman.
Oh yeah, you started. Lauren started.
Yeah, I used to beef with Corey Feldman. I swear it's true.
The Burbs. You remember the Burbs?
Yeah. But like I'm a Haim. I am a Haim all the way, and his mom Judy is actually a very nice lady.
That's cool. It
was Corey
Joe Cool says, Sam, what's up? Joe Cool's in the chat. He says, where'd it go?
Hey,
it's
Joe
gone.
Cool.
Oh, Sam, what's up, good man?
Let me bring up I think it's Vanguard. Hang on. I think that's
Ron Corey died. Hell yeah, Mr. Metal School. You're right about that.
That's the one.
And actually on the 10th it'll be an anniversary.
That's me. I'm
Van. 100% Van.
So here's a
chick's name? I can't remember.
The picture. 100%.
Are you talking about Susie Q?
This guy threatened to damage me. He just threatened to kill me for real again. He was my old bud.
Shut up, Marie.
He really did.
Who threatened to kill you? Santa Claus? What are you talking about?
The second time.
Marie, are you talking about Susie Q? Yeah, Jim and them is a good show. I love Jim and them. They don't like Susie either.
Russell L. just threatened to kill me like a couple weeks ago.
Like, that's
Vanguard.
Like, I watched the video. What Russell said was, if any of you internet bitches in my house, I'll fucking kill you. But you inserted yourself into it as if to say he was threatening to kill you. Because then you could do
okay, whatever. Welcome, Vanguard.
Like that, right?
Oh, you mean Sharon? You mean Sharon Bree? Yeah, she's the one who swatted me on my birthday.
What are your thoughts?
Show respect.
On this
I'm waiting.
Challenger.
I love you too, Marie.
What do you want me to have an opinion on, sir?
Well, I'm going serious, and I'm supporting our commander-in-chief. And if there's problems after the war, we'll
By the
question.
way, the impeached.
Where America's at war,
Yeah,
and Iran is an incredibly evil regime, but only about 25% support this war at this point. So, comment?
Like I said ages ago, a massive comment, so I had to put the last two words at the bottom and another return sentence, because if you go care to read it or pin it, it gives you exactly what I mean. Does Iran have the right to defend itself, like Israel said it had the right to defend itself?
I want to hear him. Let him talk. Let him talk.
So cool.
So again, all we've heard on mainstream media, Israel's got the right to defend itself. Do you not think Iran, never mind its regime, has the right to defend itself in a sovereign nation?
What's your point, sir?
He's asking a question. He's not making a point. He's asking your opinion.
Let the man answer my question, dummy.
Israel attacked Iran for the second time in 6 months, and then the US decided to tour because they're getting dragged into it, because the US is Israel, isn't it? Really, at the moment.
No,
all I'm saying is, do you think Iran has the right? Because all you were told about for months is Israel's got the right to defend itself.
Right.
And look what they did.
Did they get invaded by Hamas that Iran supported?
Wow.
Did they burn babies? Did they grape women?
Got the right to
did they? Yes or no? And Iran supported that, didn't they?
So why is America involved?
Let me talk to him, dude.
No, but it's a simple fucking concept. America's there because they're Israel's bitch. Like otherwise,
I want to see what Vanguard says back to that.
It's exactly what I said. By that question, do you think Iran has the right to fucking defend itself once attacked?
Of course, every nation does.
Of course. It turns into war.
He's going to go further. But
I want to hear more about the trans hookup.
No, I want to
change the subject.
You didn't, Vanguard. I'm sorry to interrupt you, brother, because I know you're very intelligent in these things. But something's about to finish talking about how
on the glass
with the guy in up in front of a fire.
This is real stuff.
By being intelligent.
Real stuff. Sir, Iran has chanted death to America. You think they
see what you've started, Vanguard? Now we're gonna have to. It's gonna take us 20 minutes to get out of
for coming up. No, thanks a lot, man. Go ahead,
Brutal is back, so he's back he loves these conversations.
It's real. Vanguard, Americans, Iranians, people are dying. We're in war. It's a big deal.
Wow, what a great fucking.
Israelis have always been threatened. I was in Israel and rockets fly over. What if they flew over, maybe trying to land and destroy where you live, sir?
Mate, we have Russian ships pass our shores within 5 fucking miles every fucking day. So
that's
don't
terrible.
worry about it.
That's terrible. I wouldn't want to raise kids with the threat of that. Nobody should have to deal with that, right? Right? Vanguard.
It's just normal business. It's just normal business for the North Sea. I mean, the North Sea, Russian ships can just pass daily. You know what I mean?
By the way, why do the British take a lot of your oil from the North Sea?
They take our fucking cod over. If the French motherfuckers overfish.
Are you Scottish, sir?
What?
Vanguard, are you Scottish?
Oh my God!
I'm 100% Scottish Viking. Yes.
Why don't the British give you independence?
Pardon me?
I think the British have taken advantage of your production of oil, haven't they?
No, the Britons sold it off to America a long time ago.
Oh.
So do you actually think he's Scottish?
Well, the North Sea oil, isn't that off of Scotland?
You look at most of the oil fields are owned by America.
Really? I didn't even know that, dude. Why are they owned by America?
Yorkshire or something around Yorkshire.
wherever you're from. It belongs to the local people, right?
I mean, America strong-armed Britain into say Gizzy Royal because we helped you out because we didn't get involved until we were fucking bombed in Pearl Harbor. Wait, that type of thing. Who knows?
No, you're Scottish. You love Braveheart, right, Vanguard?
I love Braveheart.
I saw the sold when I was in Scotland. It's fucking massive.
I was in Scotland.
Oh, were you? Yeah, so
I was in Edinburgh, never in Glasgow. The castle you walk up is beautiful.
So Scottish people sound like Sam. Look, I knew. Do you think he sounds Scottish?
I don't know. I'm not good with that.
It depends.
No, he's 100% British. 100%.
You want me to put on a West Belfast accent? Come on.
Why are you taking advantage?
I always get the regions wrong, but it sounds like you're like in the middle.
Come on, these fucking dickheads here, like I'm fucking sick of it, man. Hey, how's it going, lad? No, I tend to talk more Canadian.
Yes, you're quite right, Lauren. The accent, it's quite more stronger than any at the moment, is a northeast accent. Yes, but I'm 100%
northeast. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Lauren's mother or something is British.
No, my dad was born in Plymouth. My grandma was born in Cornwall, and my grandpa was born in Cambridge. And my whole family lives over there.
Because it's a good. I wore one to a wedding once, but you used to wear your cock out like you don't wear underwear.
Well, I'm in a conversation with Lauren about it. Okay, hold on a minute. Whoa.
Sam has been every country ever. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I was answering Brie Allen. I can't even say it. Brie Allen.
Where did you go in Scotland, Sam? I was in Glasgow mostly. Edinburgh. What did you like?
Did anybody here watch Outlander?
Remember a few years ago when Israel blanketed the MSM with the words, Israel has the right to defend itself. Israel attacked Iran for the second time in the last 6 months, like you were talking about. Does Iran have the probably right of self-defense? Of course.
How do I not see Seasons in my chat? That's so weird. Seasons is apparently in my chat, but I don't see her.
But whatever, Vanguard, the war is on, right?
Thank you, Kate. Yeah, somebody knows it. Outlander is old. No, it's not old. There's a new season still coming out. Thank you very much.
Yes,
sorry.
March the 7th. It's coming out March the 7th. I will answer Sam Hill because I'm dying to answer, but I've just got to remind Lauren. March the 7th on on MGM on Prime.
March the 7th? The new season? Yes. You're shitting me.
Oh.
I thought it was on Stars. It's not on Stars anymore?
I don't know, but it's definitely on MGM Prime. You can find it illegally on the internet anyway, but anyway.
Okay, but it has not started yet, right?
No, because it's a British program, it would get released here, but I believe Prime and MGM, which used to be something else, I can't remember anyway, but yes. It's
okay.
The MGM
yeah, it's a great show for you guys who haven't seen it. It's an amazing show.
Jesus Christ.
I read your comments, sir.
Wait, Sam, why do you think that is? That you can't, like, just go to the chat? Like, instead of looking at...
I don't watch TV either, Raleigh.
Telling me what you do again. What a bossy son of a bitch you become.
Like, it's...
Knocked
up. Top tier streamer.
Why don't you get your feminine hair out of your eyes? No, that's your asshole.
Like a dummy. Just open the
Well, you know about dummy. Look in the mirror.
I'd like to come back to you, Sam, and say it's all about the money, right? It's not necessarily about the oil.
I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married 7 times before, and yeah. Sorry.
Can we hear? I like that song by Herman Hermits.
Yes, Sam, yes.
Dinner fash, dinner fash.
I'm 45.
Well, I'm sure both of these gentlemen know that song too.
It's probably an old song.
Especially
they were actually competitive with the Beatles in the day, from what I read. Herman's Hermits.
Woke up this morning feeling fine. Had something special on my mind. Yeah, it's a good song. Nocto looks better than Sam Hill.
Beach Boys?
How do you know that? How do you know that?
His finger, then Sam Hill's finger.
I have long hair, but I don't look like what?
Remember the Monkeys? Fuck, what a great TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're the monkeys.
Yeah.
People say we monkey around.
They did a lot of music. They were good. They were talented.
Neil Simon, what's his name, wrote a lot of this. It sounds like I'm a believer. Neil Diamond.
Susie, Outlander is a show you need to watch for sure. Sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I've heard you
Talk
talk
over me.
about that show. I'd like to look at it.
It takes place in currently it's like kind of like a time travel show, but it's actually one of my ancestors was in one of the episodes that I just found out.
To Sam, just fucking explain the
Vanguard, you see what I have to deal with? This guy, my name was not in the Epstein files. Epstein will bring down Trump in my opinion.
Yeah, they're all British songs, Marique. Of course I do. I grew up listening to British rock and oldies and stuff.
Invasion. Yeah.
Yeah.
God only
But
knows.
I do not like the Sex Pistols. I only like Sid Vicious.
God knows
You like
do without you.
And he was a terrible singer.
Dave
Terrible.
Clark 5 was pretty good too.
Who?
Dave Clark 5.
You like the Stone Roses?
Oh, you're talking oldies. Okay, yeah.
Well, we're going back to the 60s, right? 60s
Yeah.
invasion. That's Herman Hermits.
Yeah.
Anyway, Vanguard, I really want to hear his thoughts.
Season. Fuck. That was a very.
Yeah, I love punk music. No, so Sex Pistols. I have a Sid and Nancy poster hanging up on my wall, actually.
Yeah, they have a really cool wax museum for the band and stuff, but they were terrible at their instruments.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the movie though.
Sid's only famous because of his look.
Oh, that was fucking mad, like.
Courtney Love played, I think, in the movie.
Yeah, and Gary Oldman played him. Gary Oldman was wonderful in that movie.
Great movie. They died. I guess they died in the Chelsea Hotel, right, Lauren?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I still don't think he killed her. I don't. They were so whacked out of their mind, and he had just relapsed on heroin. Well, no, I'm sorry, he relapsed after. I think and before.
Yeah,
but I think she was a bad influence on him. 100%. 100%.
Definitely
He was.
That Kurt Cobain was killed by his missus. Yes.
No, he wasn't. I just watched a video backstage. He said, as soon as my band got popular, you don't understand. I lived under a bridge. I wanted to die. I've wanted to die every day I've been alive. I've wanted to commit suicide. As soon as my band got popular, it was worse. I want to die. And then they're like, oh, it must have
Who
been
said that?
He wanted to die. He had a fucking severe heroin overdose. He couldn't even swallow food anymore because he was so addicted. So wait, you
believe that Kurt Cobain killed himself too, not Chloe?
It's not Chloe. I believe?
Of course I know your name. I'm sorry. But there's Nat Chloe, Nocto. There's another weird name like that around. So.
But yeah,
and you got called Nunchucks and Nocturne.
Of the popularity saying they want to kill themselves and that they're planning to do it. Yeah, I mean, I kind of believe them. But all these conspiracy theories, where's the evidence? None. No smoking gun. Nothing. Oh, they say that. Well,
no, she did. She did. You're right.
Oh shit!
I just interrupt for a second, Nocto. Guess who's hiding out in Northern Ireland trying to recruit young people?
I don't know.
Erica Kirk, Turning Point USA.
Oh, fuck her. She's in Ireland right now.
Is she?
She's an evil person. She is a very evil person. Everything I've ever said good about her, I take it back.
Remember, she put the wee drops in her eye to make herself look like she was crying, and then she removed the picture of her and the marriage in her back of her office and stuff. And she Northern Ireland, you're fucking not dead. 2 weeks later, pyrotechnics coming out. You're like,
but Nocto, mate, she's here now, right? She's here now, hiding from Candace Owens, having a low profile, but they're over here to recruit young people from Northern Ireland for Turning Point. What the
Arbor, that's I thought that was your rating. I'm sorry. Yeah, Outlander Sam got an 8.3 out of 10. So it is so bingeable, it's not even funny. Once you start one episode, it's like, oh my God, your day's over.
Oh, that's like Severance kind of thing. I want to watch this.
Weird, isn't it?
Won the Cold War Russia, the race to space, what would have happened in the US? Like, it's quite interesting. A bit slow burner, but apparently, but kind of interested to see like what their take on what would have happened if Russia went to the moon first.
Right.
Because from
So
a
you're not going to comment. You're not going to comment on what I said about Erica Kirk hiding out in Northern Ireland.
well, I
trying
don't
to
believe
recruit
it's
you.
truth. Well, I think you're taking the piss.
No, it's true.
She might be. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm sure she's hiding out because I know she was. They were doxing Candace Owens as the children of the people that work for her. Like Erica Kirk is a motherfucker, man. For real. Like everything I said good about her, I take it back 100%.
Literally, that guy Charlie Kirk, they act like he's the second coming of Christ. He literally went to colleges with children like that are teenagers.
Yeah, he just did debate, right?
Unprepared to debate, and then basically tried to make himself look like he's some masturbator, because he fucking like literally owned like kids that have no world experience, and then they're all like, "Wow, what a great like MAGA like Christian debater!" Like he literally was debating children. Like what a fucking joke! Anytime he fucking
You're going after a
anybody
guy
that
whose
makes
head was blown off because for his opinions. Come on.
no,
He
I
did
don't
some
think he
good
deserve
things.
to
What
die.
about
Yeah,
family?
Chrissy 3
He
channels
had good.
actually,
He had good.
but
He
you're
had
cool
good.
on mine, I think.
Lauren and I talked about it. He
Yes,
had
she has,
very good
Stephen.
views
Yeah,
on
she
the
got caught.
value of family.
She was grooming a 15-year-old girl too. Let's not forget.
Yes. And don't
Leave
forget,
Charlie
she
Kirk
goes to
alone.
places where she has access to children, like Romania. She's a part of what?
Yeah,
Exporting
yes, the
children.
school. Yeah.
The fuck?
Wait, Nocto, so you're a pro Erica Kirk and anti Charlie Kirk?
No, I'm not pro Erica Kirk in any sense.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all. I mean, all I saw was, from my point of view, was somebody trying to look like they were in pain when they weren't really. That's all I really saw.
They were
I didn't
looking
really
like
get
trying to
that.
look what?
Well, she was putting eye drops in to make herself cry and shit.
Oh, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Did she
Always
really?
dabbing.
I didn't know that. I
It's
didn't
Yeah,
know
not
she's
that.
always dabbing the same eye. Yeah.
like I wouldn't be like 2 weeks later
They
having
call me. They call me a paranoid fucker. They call me. You don't know nothing about America. I called this fucking months ago. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
and
and
fucking years ago.
you would fuck her, though. To be fair, like she's not an unattractive person.
Okay, come
People are
on.
even saying she was a male. I saw her school pictures and she looks very masculine. I mean, I think that's probably far fetched, but
Yeah, I mean, Lauren, are you fucking hating on? Like,
She was like Miss Arizona or something.
yeah,
Right,
she in
Lauren?
2012.
Why? I don't.
Yeah, I went
I
down the
don't-
entire, and I'm currently caught up on the entire Kirk rabbit hole. So, yeah.
Really?
much of
Oh
a-
yeah. Oh yeah. That's where I spend most of my time right now.
Did you see
So I
that?
just- there's
Did
so
you
much.
see that?
What's up, Julian?
last
What
letter?
Vanguard?
Your president's
Did you
on
see the
panel.
last letter?
Turn
Did you
Vanguard
see the
up.
last
Do
letter?
this.
Apparently she posted it all
Yeah,
over
Vanguard's
social
audio
media.
or volume needs to come up because I can't hear what he.
Yeah,
He does
I'll
this
try.
in English. He does this because he wants to hear himself.
No,
Okay,
I know when he
thank
came
you
up,
for
his
coming
volume
up.
was.
Would you go away, dummy? You're too negative, man. Really,
Can
I
you hear
don't
me now?
deserve it.
Negative. It's a truth.
Vanguard, do you know how to turn your audio up?
Yeah,
I
it's a
turned it up
maximum.
as
Can
much
you hear
as
me
I
now?
could. Yeah, it's a maximum.
Oh.
Maybe if people shut up and listen to them, we can hear them.
Yeah, man.
Well,
Sorry, I
I
don't
know.
want to shout. I've not got headphones on, so I'm talking into a phone. So sorry about that. All I've got to say on that, yes, she's a very dodgy person. The whole world's quite dodgy. It's full of grifters, full of lies, and full of corruption everywhere. And that's all I've got to say on that subject.
It's always
Anyway, she's the wrong.
for history. It's
She
always
is the
been
wrong.
there. But I think Trump is more corrupt. But I think we have to unify in the interests of America. We're at war. But yeah, I agree. Trump's corrupt, right? But corruption has always been around. The Democrats too, don't you think, Vanguard? Certainly, the British parties, the Labour Party. It's always been there. It'll always be there. We shouldn't put up with it.
Yes, but I will say one thing, right? At least our politics is entirely made up of dirty money and control money through lobbies, etc., etc. So
You can't
lot of
fix
truth
it.
in that.
politically set up to be corrupt, but it can be corrupted. Parties can get donations, but unlike yours,
You already
it
know you can
isn't
post whatever you
corrupt
want.
by design.
Yeah, I didn't think there was as much money in British politics as in America. But we know through, look with the Epstein thing and former Prince Andrew, and is it Mandelson? But the British have a history of scandals.
He was a former prince before the Epstein thing. Like they already removed him from that, and so they must have known.
What didn't the Queen know?
Yeah,
What about somebody said King Charles Vanguard was in the files? Somebody said King Charles.
There's a famous statement from the Queen saying he needs a good person to say
Let's
it.
put it this way: I don't think Prince Charles was ever on Lolita Express or an Epstein Island or Epstein Ranch or Epstein Manhattan property. So I don't think that's like the case at all. But I understand where you're coming from. Yes.
Wait, what? You had to do what? Why? Are you serious, Raleigh? There's a strike on it? Why am I the only one on panel?
I don't know what Sam's doing.
Or is he just putting the screen up? Sam? Oh, okay. I was going to say, what just happened? No, Dramasphere Legion has to stay up. No.
Oh man, come on. Daria doesn't strike me as a type that would do that.
Who?
Daria, he's saying because Daria put
I think he's just taking a piss out of her, but he might have had to hide it. I don't know. I will text you the info. Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
He did that.
You got my number.
Typically not that type of person. I don't know her well, but I know she's usually pretty positive and cool.
You can throw me in the corner. I still can't see all the chat for posting links. Oh, no, I don't. You don't post links. You post memes. And I gave you your own channel because of it.
I could certainly say this. The Constitution, when it was written, certainly had good intentions, but it didn't take long to be corrupted. Just look at American history after that.
How was it corrupted?
Dude, what are you talking about?
Greed.
Daria, you putting strikes on our history channel.
What, Vanguard?
Because greed and consumption via greed, became a thing very quickly.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. All I'll say to that, if you don't believe me, go look at President Garfield and why he was killed.
Well, that's a while ago.
Yes.
Sam, you got to stop throwing your head in the sand, just moving.
Okay, really, will you stop criticizing me, Nocto? Really, I don't enjoy it. You can go if you want. I want to hear Vanguard, not your stupid negativity, dude. I want to hear this guy. Garfield
Constitution. What are you fucking talking about? He just articulated better.
What? Okay, Nocto, thanks for coming. Can you go?
Goodbye. I'll go find somewhere else.
No, you don't have to go. Don't be a pussy. Stand up to me. Don't leave.
I've done it all day. All I'm saying.
Okay, but I just want to hear Challenger and welcome him. I'm interested.
Garfield. I listen to him too. I agree with him.
Okay. Well, money is corrupted, but maybe Trump is the most corrupt in a while, I think. We could talk about that. Didn't he make like $1 billion?
You ever had that wasn't corrupt was President Garfield, and he got killed very quickly, didn't he?
Well, Kennedy wasn't corrupt because he was a millionaire. So if you have money, you're less susceptible to being corrupted by money. Right. Trump is all about corruption, and I just think in wartime we should hope for
I just heard through the grapevine that Baron Trump has now been diagnosed with hereditary bone spurs.
Oh, Vietnam, because Trump, they hired a doctor, and that's why Trump should have gone to Vietnam. But the wealthy people, usually wars are fought by poor people, Vanguard, and Trump got out of it.
So Baron Trump's now had a medical certificate issued saying he has hereditary bone spurs. So
there's no draft anymore, sir. He doesn't have to worry. They got rid of the draft to get rid of it.
Not yet.
No, it's not going to be boots on the ground. It's about drones and And the air, and if there's boots, the Israelis should be the ones, right? I don't think there'll be American boots.
But
I
you
hope
know
not.
how many millions? Do you know the size of the IRGC?
There's supposed to be like 1 million people under service, and the
A
RG,
million plus for the IRGC, then a couple of million, something just under a couple of million for the normal
well, I
military.
heard like 1
Never
million, but
mind all the
a
other
lot.
paramilitary.
Thanks, Fizzy.
So
Hopefully that's a bit better.
Yeah, true. The police, and I met everyone together. Some
All
people
right,
said
all
1
right, all
million
right.
against. Okay, what Nocto? And come in.
No,
then.
I was replying to chat. I was talking to chat.
What do you think's going to happen, Vanguard, with the war?
It's not going to go over quickly unless you put boots on the ground, and I don't think that will happen. But I will say, Donald Trump has done what he accused Obama for years. Obama's going to start a war in Iran because his polls are low, just like Donald did. But never mind, he's a Israeli bitch anyway, because Netanyahu went in there first, and America had to go, fucking hell, we better do something and follow them.
That was a brilliant thing, though, getting rid of like 40 top leaders, including that
No, it's
evil
not.
tyrant.
Do you
Don't
know
you
what
think?
martyrdom? Do you know what martyrdom? Could you
Yeah,
imagine
under
if
their
somebody went to
religion,
America and said
people
to MAGA,
say
I'm
things.
going to take your president's head off. I'm going to take the orange pimple off the top of the blue suit. You'd all be martyrs, wouldn't you?
Are these the people who helped?
Yeah.
Are these the people who helped kill over 30,000 of their own people for protesting? You want us to feel bad?
No,
Me to feel bad for those
but
leaders, those butchers?
you've certainly been nasty with protesters and getting even more nastier. And never
Yeah.
mind all
Agreed.
the fucking ICE infractions. Come on, I mean, ICE what?
Oh, you want to bring it to ICE? Yeah,
Yeah,
two
man,
people I agree should not have been killed, but they're not 32,000 people, are they?
Well, I mean,
I agree with you. Those two people were
but,
horribly
nobody's
killed,
in that
I think.
comparison. Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, have you seen how many people Israel kills on a daily basis in the West
Probably
Bank?
a lot.
and on the
Look at Gaza, a lot, right? But didn't the Hamas, like I mentioned a few minutes ago, didn't they invade Israel and did horrific things?
would
Hamas,
would you not like to defend your homeland by an invader?
Well,
let's put it that way.
they
And I
are
do not support
occupied.
Hamas, Hezbollah, or any of the ISIS. By the way, ISIS, right, and Al Qaeda are both American and Jewish constructs.
I'm sorry, you're going to ISIS. I thought you were talking about ICE. Yeah, they're terrible, right? Yeah.
No, ICE is just as bad, mate. They're a fucking paid Gestapo.
Are you talking about ISIS or ICE?
ICE, baby. Why don't you round up all your wannabe law enforcement cunts with 6 weeks training and send them to Iran first? See what happens then. The real hard men, aren't they?
You've opened a wormhole here, son.
ICE has been terrible. If I saw those videos, terrible, right? But it's separate from the war in Iran, sir.
Again, why don't you round up all those pretend soldiers?
That's actually so nice.
Send them first. Come on.
Bye, Daria. Nice to see you.
Right, sorry for getting serious. Sorry, Lawrence.
No, I wanted
you're good,
to
lad.
be serious, not just YouTube drama. War is serious. People are dying. What do you mean? Very few people, at least on YouTube, in this little world, are talking about it. Man, I feel so bad. It's going to be all bad. And the end of it, hopefully the regime, that evil regime, falls. If they don't,
okay, Lauren, let me know.
It's going to be a failure, I think.
I get what you're saying, but it's not just about the evil regime.
Right.
Why do you think so many presidents for how many years said we're not going to put our thingy in Jerusalem, right?
Well, all of them except Trump finally made the capital.
Let me finish. And we're going to try and keep a lid on the Jewish-Palestinian thing. Why did Iran get involved? What? Don't forget. ISIS and Al Qaeda are both American and Jewish constructs, paid militias for their own devoutness. So when it comes to that, including Saudi Arabia, which
Mustang Shelly.
look who bombed 9/11. Where did you get that? What happened after 9/11? Very more strict controls on your movement. This is not all to do with you, with your safety. No, false flags allowed to happen. So in other words, you believe in the pantomime so far, and you still believe in it. At the end of the day, all this is about is making sure the USD is still the global currency for every other currency in the world. Their default
money is
currency.
important. Oil is
Online,
important, but that's not the
in
be all.
Bitcoin, but in the USD, that's all it's about. The money, mate. It always has been, always will be.
No.
So you're all going to die for the money.
Sir,
You know what I mean?
religion has something to do with this. Thousands of years of this religion. Money comes into it, but no, by their religion, the mullahs hate Christians
You're
and
playing
Jews.
division left and right, colours left and right. Deliberately, you're falling into their trap because they want to make sure the USD is still the default global currency, protecting it with everything.
Okay, I disagree.
But Israel is a nice product. A more authoritarian America sounds a bit like Germany in the 1930s to me. But anyway, yeah, man. Wow.
You're not going to blame that one group, are you? Trump does what Trump wants for his interest. Nobody
Sam?
is forcing him to do anything, sir.
Sam, I'm trying to, because I'm streaming from my channel and Battlezone, I need to end my side. So I'm going to hit this exit button, but because when I dropped a few minutes ago, the streams continued, but I'm going to see if I hit the red button, if it'll stop my stream. So I'm going to come back. If not, would you care to restart? I hate to ask you to do that, but
well, maybe after 9 hours, I might.
I mean, if I hate to tell you to do that. I don't know StreamYard. I'm going to see if this works though. I'm going to come right back.
Maybe people should, if it works, people should go over to Battlezone, and I'll end this. It's a good panel. So I thank you so much.
Yeah. I just need to end it on my end, and but you might not have to end. I'm going to do it right now, and I'm going to come right back and see if it works.
Let me know whatever you want.
Right.
I've certainly been on a long time, and Nocto, we should work it out, man. I really.
Yeah, but you know, man, I'm just fucking pulling your chain, right? Like, yeah.
No, I don't need that. I have enough pulls. Believe me. Vanguard.
I bet you do.
Yeah. We used to have this wonderful lady, May Noodles, and a lot of haters got rid of her. And luckily, she went to a good place. But I inherited a lot of the hate. I never thought it would
that
come
is certainly true.
Because
no, but you just you told me to be more real. I'm just being real. Sorry, Challenger.
Orbafan. It's like saying to the jail man, yes, why wouldn't you like the person that makes the collar around your neck? Why wouldn't you like them? That's a bit of a stupid question, isn't it, Orbafan?
Sir, I'll say this again. I'm not a simp. I don't like the Israeli policy and settlements, but they were never allowed their peace. There were bombs when they were declared Israel independent. The Arab nations invaded and fought a war. They've never really been allowed peace, have they? So yeah, they're gonna stand up and be warriors, and they're brilliant people. I've been to Israel. They've developed their countryside, and I think they want peace. But they've never known peace. The nations didn't.
It's like, you remember Rambo 3? Like, it was in Iraq, and like the Russians were blowing the shit out of all the villages and shit. Like, these people have never had peace, like, in the Middle East. Like.
Yeah, the Middle East has been torn up by the colonial powers too, right? Britain didn't treat the Middle East too well, did they not?
No. And then what was the next Rambo? It was Burma. Like, my brother's in Burma right now. He says it's fucking mad. Like, he's like, they live in like a secured, gated place because he's a diplomat.
Really?
But like, they literally, he's like, you cannot go outside unguarded. Like it's fucking, it's a crazy place.
It's like parts of South.
He was in Papua New Guinea for 5 years, so he's kind of used to it. But he said Burma's way worse.
I don't know much about Burma.
I wouldn't want to go to Papua New Guinea. That's very fucking crazy place without fucking. What did they call that?
It's human trafficking and drug trafficking. They're out there to like investigate, understand, and kill the roots, basically. But like, it was really bad.
Wow.
And they walk around during the day with shotguns outside the gates, but at night they use bow and arrows. Like the
Everybody's
security.
chewing that. What do they call it again? Is it beetle nut or something?
Yeah,
nuts?
there's like a leaf that they chew.
I've heard of
like
that.
a plant.
It's addictive. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Beetle
know what it is. Yeah.
I've
And
heard
one
of
time their car broke down in the middle of a trail, and like they had to go to a village, Papua New Guinea village, and they were teaching them how to make blow darts and they exchange cigarettes for safety until the other teams could come and get them. Like, and I'm like, you're a he's a big. My brother's like, he's like 6. He's a massive. Like I'm not big, but like he's massive. Like
PNG is a good example of capitalism in microcosm because it was like just until not including the Second World War, just before, I can't remember anyway. I'm going to put both my bets on that one. But PNG were cannibals.
Yeah, they still are in some regions. Yeah.
PNG is a perfect microcosm for corrupt capitalism. It's not come any further, but its country still gets raped for its natural resources.
Exactly, and it's not even them, dude. It's like people use it as to get into Australia. It's a good dropping off point to bring drugs in. So like a lot of it, like it's not like the people from Papua New Guinea are running the drugs. It's like people are coming to Papua New Guinea to drop drugs and then move them into Australia. So that's where the lines work. It's not like those native people are doing that, you know.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about how corporations went in there and started raping the place with its wood and its natural resources, including rare earth metals and emeralds. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I misunderstood. Yeah, you're completely right. Yeah, it's a very troubled place. I wouldn't have wanted to be there for 5 years. That's for sure.
Sam, it didn't work. It didn't work.
This idea of business, money, it's an age-old game or power, right? And who's
me?
And the poor people fight the battles. And there's corruption, as you mentioned, in the political process. Sure. But sometimes, like the Democrats had more money than Trump.
Yeah, it is.
So just having money doesn't always work. Locally, there's issues of development in America too, right?
Let's put it another way, Sam. Maybe it will help you a little bit easier to say. Capitalism in its current form doesn't work for anything apart from the top tier of the pyramid.
Yeah,
so
that's
whenever you call yourself in that pyramid, it only works for them at the top. So the version of capitalism, which is all based in fiat currency, usury, corruption, overcharging, overinflation, overpricing.
Yeah.
And that's for everything from land to mortgages to fucking daily products.
Correct.
It's fucking disgusting. It's usury and it's controlling by its definition. That's why they want it like that.
It's always been a struggle. Hopefully we have unions and restrictions and not pure capitalism, right? But what's better? Communism fails. Socialism takes away incentives.
Listen, you're still misunderstanding. I'm not saying capitalism couldn't work, but the greed and the corruption needs to be taken out of it. What would you think's better? An equal share and everybody has an equal right? Or just a few elites, a few top pyramidal has it better than you? And you all argue between how better you've got it at the bottom of the fucking pile.
It has been tried, especially in the Soviet Union. How did that work out? Because people are not
mate, I'm not talking about communism, mate. Are you saying my country's communist because we have free healthcare and practically free drugs?
I agree with
you.
Yeah, I agree that healthcare is
look at America. America betrayed itself in the 1930s as being a very progressive social system. How quickly did that get shut down? You know what I mean? What?
Well, unions came along and helped. It was more corrupt before the unions in the 20s, right? And there is a middle class after World War II. There's conflicting sources. money does have to be fought against, of course. But my question is, capitalism is certainly not ideal, but what's better? Socialism isn't. Communism isn't. So what else? What do you propose? Capitalism needs restrictions, right? And that's often a problem. Inflation is taking over the middle class.
What makes you say that socialism doesn't work, in your opinion? I mean, I'm not saying it does. I'm just asking you.
That's a good
Why do you
question.
say that?
I think if everyone's provided, it takes away the incentive. So many countries in Scandinavia, it works for many people, right? But I want a system where, if possible, if you work hard, you can advance. So socialism does take care of people, but those who want to advance, like you made your $1 million, right?
It depends on what you value. It depends on what you value. Possessions, when it comes down to it, about possessions. You come into this world naked, right? You go out to this world dressed in some sort of death suit.
Right.
In between, there's many variations, but it depends on what you're told, what you're taught, and how you learn to think about stuff. But in today's current media, fucking firestorm, nobody knows what the fuck's going on by design.
Well, of course.
You're all a bunch of donkeys if you don't know your history. If you don't understand your history, you're going to repeat it. And the longer you can be abused, used, and usuried.
So what do you advise? What do you advise? What kind of system?
Yeah, give me 5 minutes to get all my thoughts. Crack on, fellas.
It's always been a struggle, good versus bad. And capitalism can be crushing. And that's why we have things like unions. And I still think, Challenger in America, if you work hard, you can still make it better than other countries. Immigrant
it depends on what you value. It depends on what you value, what's valuable in life. And to me, it's spending time with your family, educating yourself, finding a passion, exploring it to be the best in what you can be. And that's nothing to do with working 9 to 5 or even the most hours, whatever, right? It's about what's going to be the best for humanity at the end of the day and your family, because family depends on what humanity thinks of itself, doesn't it? Otherwise, you get a few old guns with nuclear missiles threatening the world and controlling it.
The problem is human nature has evil sides too that we see. You're presuming that people want a common good, and unfortunately, that's not true. So it goes back to human nature. We want a system that allows people to progress. And we do need money to, say, provide shelter and the basic needs, right? But I think in America...
but when you go back to who's controlling the world, they keep you in the stalls. They keep you in the lanes. They keep you thinking in a certain manner. Because they want you to be what they need to be at the top.
The powers to be want a satisfied status quo so they can keep their millions. So the incentive for the rich is not to subjugate the poor, but keep them satisfied, and then they control it, because people who have nothing to lose. So these people actually probably want to encourage the middle class, because they don't want the poor like in Russia. So it's in their interest to keep people satisfied and conservative. But they're more controllable.
It's a bit hypocritical. See, that the top of the pyramid wants to take the half of the pyramid out and then land on the bigger fucking stepstones.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they don't want to exploit where the people have nothing, because then the people with nothing have nothing to lose.
You want to take out the middle of the pyramid and say fuck you. So now the top of the pyramid, which is very small, is now surrounded by all the bricks at the bottom.
But they don't want the bottom. They want the middle class, so people have something to lose. Wow. Then you can control them, because if people have things, they don't want to lose it. So the most dangerous individual are like the social isolates who have nothing.
Let me throw it back to another thing. Again, follow the money, right? And the USD. Considering all global currencies are based on the USD, because the USD
The
managed
dollar,
that
yeah.
somehow. when
Hey
they
guys,
dropped
I'm
the
just
gold
gonna
standard.
pop off here. I need to grab something. You'd have
Okay,
been on
thank
for
you,
hours.
Nacho.
No,
Yeah.
listen, it's Sam. I love you, man. It's all just jokes, you know. Like, and
No, it's
we've
not
both made
jokes.
mistakes.
We'll try to work it out. No, it's not all jokes.
Okay, well,
No,
like,
I'm not
I
calling you.
mean, when
I'm
you
not
can
calling you.
admit your
fucking Lemon.
mistakes, like,
I'm
when
not
you can
calling
admit
you.
your
balling
mistakes,
you
I'll
off,
forgive
fucking
you.
Sam.
No, I don't need your
Sam,
forgiveness. I did nothing wrong.
right?
You did nothing wrong? What do you mean? Why do you
You
say
started
things
the
like that?
statement by saying it's a joke, and now you follow it up
No,
with something
no, I said
counter.
I said, like, you don't really genuinely think that I take anything here seriously, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Okay. Well, then maybe don't make a stream called Nocto's a Sicko and have like 3 months of me being
No,
abused
don't
because
worry.
of it.
I will not make that. I think you cleared that up. Thank you.
Yeah, well, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all okay.
Good streaming is a reveal of the truth, and apparently you're not what people said you were a year ago, 2 years ago.
I shouldn't have said anything because I
believe you.
preferred it when people thought I was evil. Like, that was
No, I
better.
don't. I think you cleared it up. Thank you.
You
It's
drive
all
a
good.
DeLorean. You drive a DeLorean. Do your
Sam, do you know what
perjury,
88
go
miles an
over
hour? Sam, where does 88 miles an hour take you?
To where you're going.
Back to the Future, bitch.
Oh, I like that movie too.
All right, take care, guys. I'll see you later. If Sam should come up with Lawrence, I think she's going to stream Lawrence. Maybe we should
Great
go up.
Lawrence, great. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe for there. Vanguard,
Right.
man, you know I love you loads, man. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, man, you
All
too,
right.
Nocto.
So we'll talk
Launch
about the
that,
footy.
man.
I don't know. Shalom. We'll talk about a footy another time. Take care, guys. Much love.
Yeah, man.
I think by the nature, we're all mixed up, but we try the best we can. But I agree with Challenger, if I get him right, that family and this other stuff besides money, a lot of wealthy people are very unhappy. And at the end, when you're looking back on your life, people say they regret not spending enough time with their family. So money is corruptive, right? And I just hope the middle class, and they're being hurt right now. And yeah, there's levers that people want more money, greed, and we don't have enough people who fight that, right? Money is power, but so is belief in the right.
Money is an illusion because the gold standard was dropped. So the world, funny enough, was talked into accepting the USD as a global standard for their own currency.
That's good for America, isn't it?
Well, it's only good for America, isn't it? Why do you think America is following Israel, following like a little puppy into Iran? Because Iran's one of the only countries that said, go fuck yourself with the USD.
Not only fuck yourself, but death to America. You get that? It's not just go fuck yourself.
Right. If you don't understand economics and how global currencies work, and you don't understand people having faith in the system that was built by America to confuse and abuse everybody. The USD isn't the strongest currency, but the world has to operate by the USD.
So
it seems a bit slavery, really, doesn't it?
But countries that hate America are okay. Is that what you're saying? Why are you blaming America? We're the good guys.
Right. Let me see. What's a pound to you?
Isn't that like $1.30 or $1.40, something like that? Is that what you're talking about?
Well, it's stronger than the dollar, but guess what?
What?
The pound can't be unless they agree to be part of the USD, as in the global standard currency.
Yeah, well, they use the dollar. That's what you're talking about, right?
I mean, so guess what?
What?
Even though our pound's stronger than yours, and the euro's stronger than ours and yours,
right?
The point is, it's USA that still holds the fucking cards. Because it's the USD.
Right. Better that than Iran, correct? You want the Iran to be in control? Or America?
Again, you're falling for it, mate. Follow the money, and that will tell you why everything's happening. Not just for Donald Trump's pogs,
Well,
not just for Greater Israel, because Iran doesn't bow down to the USD.
okay, sir, they want our destruction. Bound down would be fine. They want the destruction of Christians and Jews too, of course, but Christians also. We're not going to roll over and let, sir, I keep coming back to this critical point. Yeah, there's horror in what happened to that school, if true, but 100 horrible death is not as great as 32,000 people butchered by that evil regime. You get that? We're not, yes, I think the ICE did illegally, in my opinion, kill 2 people. But 2
There's probably more people innocently killed in America every year than that by police.
Okay, but you get my point. Yeah, there's a lot of corruption. I agree, but we don't usually kill thousands of protesters, do we? But Iran does.
I just said there's probably more people dying that in America in 1 year just by corruption and police. So it's not a large number when you think about it, but it is a large number when you think about it. And it shouldn't happen, first of all.
No, it shouldn't happen. But you get the comparison I'm saying. We don't, now 2 protesters were, in my view, illegally, but 2 is a lot less than what the Iranian regime is doing to its own people. So in between Iran and America, I choose America.
Right. Okay, what is Bibi doing to Israel, and what does Bibi do to the USA?
I don't believe that Trump does anything that Trump doesn't want.
Do you believe that? Talk to Witkoff and Jared Kushner. What?
Well, they're under the control. One is the son-in-law, and the other one is a developer friend of Trump. I'm not. I'm defending America. Trump is corrupt, I think. I think he will fall.
Trump isn't America. He's the biggest grifter, biggest oil snakes man who's fucking taking the piss out of you all ever. And he's taking your country into a war that's not going to just last 4 days, 4 weeks. It's going to last a long time because Iran's not going to fucking bow down.
I hope not, right? But we'll have to see. We don't know, do we? Hopefully the regime will be overthrown. We don't know. So what I said is...
But what about the regime that's making you go to war? What about Bibi and Trump? Jared Kushner and Witkoff and all the war hawks like Lindsey Graham, etc.
Neocons. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Right.
Sir, Iran, again, I keep saying this, would like the death of America. Certainly Israel. But America is the big Satan, as many people say, as the Iranians say. Israel's a little Satan.
Well, to be honest, they've got a point. Under the current administration, the current controllers of AIPAC and the biggest influencers in the Republican Party and certain fucking stupid fucking Congress people of a Democratic affiliation
are
very well controlled by the overseers of a blue fucking star. Just replace all the 50 stars on the left-hand corner, put a Jewish fucking star there, and how many states? Because you're going to start have a lot of secessions very soon.
Blame one group of people and don't face the reality. Shame on you. That's not true at all. Historical anti-Semitism, and that's not right. Nobody controls Trump but Trump.
Historical anti-Semitism, mate. Go fuck yourself. If I call out a Zionist when I see it, so a Zionist, if I call out a Zionist, now I'm anti-Semitic, mate. I support Palestinian people, but they're Semites too. They're Semites too. Palestinians are Semites too. Do you see how ridiculous that sounds? Semites are also Palestinians. They're also Iranians.
Yeah, I mentioned that, sir. Arabs are Semites too, but there are Jewish people like Dave Smith who oppose. You have to divide. Go after Israel, but don't make it against a religious group. That's an old trope, and people don't know
Well,
history.
you see,
And I'm
that's
tired
the
of
old
people
trope.
blaming
That's the
one
old trope
group.
because
It's easy to blame
you've
one
been
group.
programmed by Abrahamic, right? Abrahamic, right?
You
I
know,
mean,
our Bible now.
Christians. I mean, the first. Have you ever read the First Testament, not the New Testament? Have you ever read the Talmud? Have you seen, ooh, crazy and ooh, what? Well, have you ever read that?
I read the history where 6 million people
Right.
were decimated based on hate tropes. That's what I know.
Wow.
What about you?
Right? You do know what an
Blaming one
open
group,
prison is.
right?
So let's boil it down to this: the size of the Gaza Strip compared to Germany's Jews, Poland's Jews, few of the Jews from Hungary, blah blah blah. Don't forget the Bolshevik Jews that were in Russia. What? Now they were a hard piece of shit, weren't they? A bit like the Zionists you have today. I mean, let's
Blame
go
a
back to
group. It
just
works,
because
right?
I
Rather
don't
than
like
holding
Zionists,
others
right?
accountable.
I don't like
Oh,
Zionists, but
you're
anyway,
wrong.
Abrahamic is a tool to be used. It's a way to pick one between three with Abrahamic texts.
I gotta go. This is making me uncomfortable because I don't like it. I don't agree with it. You're blaming one group, and it's just a trope that ended in the extermination of 6 million people and others, and it leads to bad places.
No, I didn't.
There
No, I
are.
didn't.
You have to.
No, I
You have
didn't say that
let
at
me
all.
finish.
No, I
Let me
didn't.
finish.
No, I didn't.
You have
No, I
to
didn't.
say that Zionism
Zion-Nazis, mate.
isn't
Zionists are
necessarily
Nazis.
one religion. You can blame Israel without blaming one particular people. And many Jewish people, like Dave Smith and others, Jeffrey Sachs, are Jewish people who criticize Israel. So don't group everybody. I gotta go, sir. But thank you for coming.
Right, fair enough. But don't block me because there's many conversations here.
I will not block you. Thank you for coming up. I didn't want to, I wanted to take it to the political situation and not blame one group of people, blame the regime.
Well, that's what they're doing. They're blaming one group of people, but when you observe it, it's two people blaming each other. But the first thing I've got to point out, like I said ages ago, once a country's attacked, they have the right to defend themselves.
Well,
so don't fucking be wishy-washy about it.
I'm not wishy-washy. I'm not wishy-washy. The Iranians are developing a nuclear program. What do you think they would do?
They've been developing a nuclear program since the 1975.
Well, that's a valid point. It's been for a long time.
Right.
So, well, I'm not going to block you. In fact, thank you for coming up. It's just I'm kind of tired, and I don't want to attack one group. That I don't want to do, sir.
Right. I'm not attacking one group. I'm just pointing out how Abrahamic religions are being abused. That's all I'm saying.
What about everyone else? This group is blamed. There's not even that many Jewish people. How many in the world? 20? 30 million. So the billions of other people have no blame. The communist Zionists have no blame. Stalin has no blame. Hitler has no blame. You want to attack one
that Judaism, Christianity, and Islam are all Abrahamic. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah, I do know that. One God.
Right. Well, fair enough.
Abraham. Correct. Right. Okay. Well, we'll talk again. Thank you. Okay. Oh, I gotta go, but thank you for coming up. I just want to finish. At 9.5 hours, this stream, but the idea of war is so barbaric. Here we are, and of course the innocents are the biggest victims. The rich politicians. The Iranian leaders, even if they lose, can go off to Russia. They have billions of dollars, and the poor fight the wars. But I'm telling you, for Israel, it's a Western country. It represents the West. They're great warriors fighting for their very existence. And yes, not all Jewish people are Zionists, and I cited some, but I criticize the settlement policy. I don't like the current prime minister who's under bribery charges. But if it comes to the status of the Jewish state, I support that. for biblical.
Right, let's go back. Let's go back to the question. Do you think, because of the mainstream media's coverage of October 7th, a few days after, you didn't have a voice unless you say it? I don't like Hamas and I don't like Palestine, but Israel's got a right to defend itself, because all you heard for fucking months and months and months and months is Israel's got a right to defend itself. Well, first of all, Palestine had a right to defend itself, but it got invaded because it couldn't. Second of all, Iran's got a right to defend itself. It didn't do too much. It was just a counter-strike after the bombings over the nuclear sites. But now Israel's pressured America into fucking going, because they made the first movement to attack Iran. Secondly, the second time in 6 months. So Israel started this. Now America's in it. So I'm glad you've got big wellies, mate. Big wellies.
Yeah, man. Mention this over and over that people don't want to mention. Did they kill over 30,000 of their citizens and put many in jail?
Mate, like I said, your country's killed over 30,000 people in 1 year by fucking corruption and corrupt cops, and also cops in the last year alone. How dare you?
Did we?
What?
32,000 people in the streets. How dare you? Yes or no? We didn't kill protesters.
Again, I don't support the Ayatollah Khomeini, but I tell you now, you have no right to take him out. You have no right to take him out. What about Bibi? What about Trump? I mean, did they deserve their heads taken off?
This is a long conversation I'm willing to have with you, but I got to go. All right?
Yeah, goodbye.
Okay. There's valid questions. We're talking about corruption, but we need to have comparison too. As corrupt as America can be, we don't kill 30,000 or more protesters. Yes, 2, I think, were illegally killed, but look at Iran. They do want the destruction of the West. That is their stated goal. And American presidents have put this off and put this off. And I would like this situation taken care of so my children don't have to deal with this. I did want to say something I haven't mentioned. I think part of what's happening now is Trump wants peace in his Trumpian view in the Middle East, and he wants to influence it, and that means there has to be the removal of the Iranian regime for the Abraham.
He already got it. He already got his Timu gong, thanks to the receiver in Venezuela. She got the Peace Prize. Donald Trump didn't, but now he's got it. That's called a Timu Nobel Peace Prize, right there. Yes.
My point is that I'm trying to understand the mind of the man whose decision was to invade Iran. And I speculate that he has a vision and Iran is in the way of it.
Like I said before, mate, look how many times Donald Trump's fucking mentioned Obama, right? To invade Iran, because that's what he would do to save his poll numbers. Donald Trump is just projecting, and he's doing exactly what, because his poll numbers are bad, right? MAGA's fucking flooding everywhere. They're defleeing. It's like defleeing a dog, a rabid dog. But anyway, don't forget, Donald Trump, how many billions has he made in his first year in office? And now Iran is just, Israel has just led America into a war that could last for years. It's not just missile strikes here. And don't forget about the F-15s that were just shot down by Kuwait. I mean, come on. This is a total manipulation. Right? Can you remember the first Gulf War, mate? Cameras were everywhere, honest reporting. Now it's just people with phones. So at the end of the day, unless you believe what you're seeing, and you don't believe what you see in Fox News, put it that way, but many of the mainstream media,
most of the mainstream
all the narratives are twisted for the cunts in control.
Which is why, like small programs like us need to be viewed because, of course, the media, they have agenda, obviously, right? But we have to form our views and see as many different sources as possible. But I wanted to keep it to the Iranian war, basically. And I'm just speculating. I think Trump sees Iran in the way of his vision, and I think he's right. I think Iran has been a blocker of cooperation, and it showed the Abraham Accords that cooperation is possible.
Abraham Accords. Oh dear. Oh dear. I suppose you think the Board of Peace is a good thing as well.
I think the idea is that money sometimes becomes objective, as you're talking about, and maybe money will enable cooperation, is what I'm saying. Saudi Arabia.
Money's fiat currency. Money is fiat currency. If you don't know what fiat currency is,
it's power.
Again, once you drop the gold standard, everything's promissory. It's all fake manipulation to a bunch of cunts at the top that control everything. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, thank you. I gotta go. Right. So, I don't want to kick you. I want to thank you, but I do need to go and acknowledge chat. Do you have your own channel?
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. You acknowledge chat. See everything you got to say.
4 times asked. Do you have your own channel?
Pardon me?
Do you have your own channel on YouTube?
I've got a username and a channel, but there's nothing on there, mate. No.
Okay. Well, you're welcome here again. It's just it could be we could talk about this and should, but I've been on air for nearly 10 hours.
Mate, I saw you this morning, mate, when I took my dog out for my first walk. I'm going, what the fuck? What time is it there? That must have been like 4 o'clock in the morning.
It's crazy. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. You're right. You're right. My wife's at work. So I really never planned I planned for 2 hours, but a lot happened. And we're talking real. You're talking real, whether I agree with you or not. We're not talking YouTube bullshit. Money, corruption, war is real. And we just economically, everybody will be paying more at the pumps. There's issues.
Yeah, right? But it's not real. It's not real. It's a delusion. It's called a fiat currency. It's a delusion.
Well, it's a concept. It's not, you can't go live off paper money. So I want to hear your point of view. But again, I need to go. All right?
Right. Do you want me to leave so you can just be a perfect princess for your exit? Fair enough. Okay.
Princess? No, why are you calling me that? Princess.
Okay,
stick around and I'll go through chat. All right? And
right, okay.
It was it's serious stuff. It doesn't get the views of YouTube drama or me screaming, right? But I've been here so long. I want to get to real stuff. And I like drama too, but I don't give a fuck about most of these people I don't know. But smart people, whether I know them or not, I'm interested in. But some of these conflicts, I don't care. You know what I mean? I've had a lot of drama, but now this war, dude, this war kind of gets to me. I worked part of my life to prevent violence. It's so barbaric what's happening, but that's the war. The war, reality. What was I going to say? Ukraine. Who would think that these wars are still going on, right? And we could talk about why. Money certainly plays a part. But again, I think Iran is in the way of maybe a peaceful transition based on people wanting to make money more than even religion, like Saudi Arabia.
Let's just say this, right? How many people do you think live on the planet today, shall we say?
5.5 billion, is it?
No, it's got to be well over 8 billion now.
Is it 8 billion now? Wow, a lot of people, huh?
So, do you think the rest of the world should have their lights adjusted, have things raised in price, etc., for a bunch of old cunts, probably no more, currently existing about 116 people? What?
Yeah, even the American government is run primarily by older people. So no, I think ideally a lot of those people should move on, right? But we have to deal with reality. The people in power tend to be older. The older people do have most of the money.
But can I remind you why reality the way it is at the moment? Because of the disease called social media, instant fucking media, but also people don't understand their past. And if you don't understand
Correct.
your history,
Correct.
you will always repeat what they are telling you to do.
Yeah, you're right. Social media, even looking at our younger population, they're addicted to their social media, right? And what about AI? What about drones? So you were talking about on a personal level, the things that should be important to us: family, right? Values, helping people, etc. So that's all we can do at this point. We can speak out, but the priority is to have our own individual lives of happiness, of helping, etc.
Well, put it this way: if you didn't have to work 8 hours a day, right?
Well, I
or
don't
own a
have
business and get fucking fucked up the arse 10 times out of Sunday, etc. All I'm saying is, in America, the American dream is not a dream anymore, because if you are not wealthy, your health is your death sentence, etc. All I'm going to finish off in this whole subject is, again, the way the world's going, the way they want to unleash AI, the robots are doing everybody's job anyway, right? And don't forget, who made shitloads of money making China what it is? All you rich cunts in America and around the world that sold American business.
China has no responsibility for their own country.
What?
China has no responsibility for their own country, do they?
What? No, I'm talking about your shareholders, mate. You know when all your jobs disappeared in manufacturing and got sent to China? Whose fault was that? Was it the Chinese fault? No. It was the shareholders and the cunts that want to fucking claim their classness.
So you're blaming capitalism, not communism in China. Really?
I'm blaming capitalism, mate. Yeah, man. Capitalism sold off your job, sent them to China, and made China what it is, so blame capitalism.
You're blaming capitalism. What's better?
No, I'm saying it's a fucking fact, mate. Why did China become as big as it is? Because a bunch of greedy cunts in the West wanted to get fatter.
No.
So they took your job, sent them over there to get it done cheaper, better, and then imported it at a fraction of the price. That's capitalism.
They wanted to retain their power, so they made a deal with their populace. We'll give you a form of capitalism if we remain the one party in charge. So you're blaming America? It was the Chinese.
Still getting held up. You're still getting held up on what China is now. But who made China? You bunch of greedy cunts in the West.
China
that sold all your jobs.
So it's all our responsibility.
But a return on your shares. So you took the jobs, sent them to China, made China what it is. Come on.
China has no personal freedom, do they? They're a communist country, and part of the dialectic is to go against capitalist society.
Well, you've got no freedom in America.
And you're taking away their responsibility. I think you're wrong. I gotta go.
No freedom here too. We don't actually have a Bill of Rights here.
We have more freedom than we do in China, don't we? Here we are criticizing Trump. Try that in China, sir.
Maybe, but it depends if you look Mexican, don't it? It depends if you look Mexican or North American.
My neighbors are Mexican American. They live a good life. Is there still a lot of bad things? It goes back to a lot of bad things, but we're better than any alternative. Certainly better than China, Russia, and many other countries.
Like I
But you
said
want to keep
before,
blaming America.
capitalism in its current form, with
Right.
greed at its fucking heart and corruption at its heart, and wanted to stay at the top of the pyramid without common sense, without environmental fucking thoughts, just for the bottom dollar of shareholders, is non-fucking
Your problem is
tenable.
that just like you wanted to blame one
It's
people, you're too
non-tenable.
unitary. It's
It's
more
untenable.
complex than that. There's a military-industrial complex. There's unions. There's
Right.
politics, and you want to blame one source. Don't blame China on America. Blame China on China. Why do you keep trying to
And
blame
then I think
America?
you're
We're
getting the
standing up
point of the
against an
message wrong,
evil
mate.
regime.
Who
We're
made
standing
China
up.
what it is? It is greedy cunts in the West that what made China
You're
the
blaming,
powerhouse it is.
You're blaming over
So
a million
I've got
people in
nothing wrong
China.
with China,
Why do
mate.
you keep
China,
blaming
China,
Americans?
China, China,
China gets, everybody gets, it's all America's fault, huh? I don't agree with
Put
you.
it this way,
You are
they
the
make
best.
America look like a backwards country.
You
You know
don't
what I
like
mean?
America,
China
do you?
does it better, man.
You don't
Fucking
like
right, they do.
America, do you? Why don't you like America?
Fuck it.
Right? You
It's a
don't.
beautiful land. It's a
Have you
beautiful
been to
land.
America? Have you been
It's a
here?
beautiful, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Beautiful land.
Great country, huh? With a lot of faults. But we keep trying to
Beautiful
get better.
land.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Well,
land.
I live in California. It's beautiful. Right.
It's a beautiful land. Yeah,
Big
man.
land.
Beautiful.
Where were you in America, by the way? Where were you when you came over? So I asked you if you've been to America. You said yes. Which part of America?
Yeah, man. I landed on the East Coast. And
Which
then I
part?
went
You went to the
Vegas.
East Coast? Where in the East Coast did you go?
Where did I go on the East Coast? Have you ever heard of Newark International Airport?
You've been to an airport? Have you been outside the airport?
Then I went to Vegas.
Las Vegas. Okay.
Yeah, man.
The height of capitalism. Did you like Las Vegas? Talk about greed.
It was very, shall we say, grotesque.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's not the heart of America, to me.
No, but the people enjoying themselves wasn't a problem. I thought that was brilliant. I just
Gambling
thought it was
is a
grotesque.
problem, sir. Right. Greed. Talk about it. It's probably
Especially in Vegas now. I mean, Vegas only caters to the wealthy now. They don't give
Yeah, I've
about the
been to
person
Vegas.
that saves up all a year to go there. What?
Yeah, it used to be for the middle class, at least affordable, and it's turned around. So I agree with you on Vegas. But Vegas is not typical
You'll
America.
agree with me on most things if you don't get
A
Aussie.
lot of things, I'm sure. Yeah. I mean, you'd agree with me maybe on a lot of things. But I love my
Well,
country. I'm not getting the sense that you like America.
Fair enough. Mate, I
Who
don't
do you
hate
like?
America. I have a lot of American friends.
What's better?
But,
What better
since
country is
Trump got-
America?
since
UK?
Trump got
It's
on his
fallen
second
into your
term.
roots. Are you kidding?
Since
UK?
Trump got
better
on his
than
second
America?
term, mate,
What
I've
country
lost
is
quite a
better
few
than
American
America?
friends because I don't hold punches, mate. You've all been conned, big time.
All of it. But you
when it
haven't.
comes to
You're the
Trump.
one person not conned, right? Only you.
Yeah.
We've all been conned, but you.
Well, first
What
of all, I
country
don't live in
what
America.
country is
No,
better than
mate, I
America?
didn't vote
You
for him, and I
think
don't
the
live in
UK is
America.
better? You think your UK is
come
better than
on.
America? It's fallen
Who
apart.
said that? I didn't say that at all.
What country is better than America? I'm asking you. 2 times.
Well, first of all,
3 times.
China's pretty much fucking
China's better than America.
smarter.
China's
man.
better than America, right? Try saying views against the Communist Party in China and tell me it's better. You'd be taken away, wouldn't you? And you think China's better than America? But thank you for being honest. I got to go. You're so wrong on that. You wouldn't be permitted this kind of speech in China. You know that. But China's better than America? Really?
Well, technologically, the cities that went up in a very short period of time. If you've seen China,
Well, Nazi Germany
it
had
might have an
incredible technology.
authoritarian force, just like America wants to be. I mean, like Israel. I mean,
Well,
9 million people.
I like
By
my
the way, the people in Israel. Do you know there's a mass
China's
exodus
better
of
than
grain
Israel.
from
So you
Israel?
remember,
What?
China's better than America, you said. I so disagree. And you wouldn't be permitted to criticize the Chinese Communist Party, would you? talk about personal freedom.
Mate,
Your whole
am I
thing is
am I
about personal
criticizing
freedom.
the Chinese?
Your whole
Am I
deal is about
am I
personal freedom, and
criticizing them?
China's better than
Mate,
America. Give me
mate,
a break. I gotta go.
mate, look at Winnie the Pooh on top of a
Gotta
tank
go.
in Tiananmen Square.
Gotta go. Where they rose up and slaughtered those students at Tiananmen Square. That's their nation.
Yeah,
Really?
man, look at Winnie the Pooh on me tank.
Bye, Vanguard. Really, I gotta go, man. Okay, but come back. I want you to come back. All right?
Wow.
You challenged me
Yeah,
in an
man.
intelligent way, and you get me to think. So thank you for that. All right?
You're welcome. I will let you say good night to all your
Okay.
friends.
I didn't want to
and,
kick you.
chatters.
Yeah.
Good night. Good night.
Okay. Smart. And maybe he had points. I think the problem is that our country and capitalism has so many problems. But what's better? There's not a better. He thinks China is better. Nazi Germany had many advantages. Dictatorships have many advantages, but I don't want to live in a dictatorship. And that's something about Trump we have to care about. I didn't disagree with him on Trump. I think Trump has low character. He's very selfish. But I want to say, I want our country to do well in this war. Trump might be corrupt, but that doesn't mean he can't accomplish and help lead a righteous war. I think Trump will be brought down by his corruption. Especially, I believe there's an Epstein cover-up. But don't tell me that Iran is some benign country. It is absolutely a threat to the West because they tell us they are, right? And I keep bringing up this point over and over because I think it makes the point that a country willing to kill over 30,000 of its own citizens and put many people in jail is capable of other evil things. You want Iran to have a nuclear war? Bomb. No, not that regime, because they tell us death to America. I'm a proud American, but I don't want anybody killed by this evil regime. Trump is fighting an evil regime. Our country is. And yes, we could have waited. But since 1979, there comes a point of opportunity. And Trump has made that decision. Should one man have that power? I don't think so, but that's reality. This War Powers Act is phony. It's only ever been used 2 or 3 times. Let's hope and pray, if you do, that this evil regime is brought down. And guess what? America is the superpower. Israel found a common interest with America. The demise of this evil regime will benefit most people in the Middle East. And people keep wanting to deny what Iran regime has done. The American people so far do not support this war. But the American majority is not all the time right. The majority wanted the war in Iraq. Mistake. They wanted the war initially in Afghanistan. Mistake. So I think this is a just war with no guarantees. But the degrading or degradation of the power of the regime is a good thing. And I would hope, and we don't know, after the conflict, the regime in Iran will be over. And that opens up a future. I don't want my kids growing up threatened by an evil regime that shouts death to America with a nuclear bomb. And yeah, this has been a long time, but there comes a point where Iran might have attained it. And this idea of missiles, Americans should not want the Iranians to have the range on their missiles that could hit America. Iran has attacked Gulf states neutral. You don't think they'd use it on America? I don't want to take that chance. And brave Americans are fighting in harm's way for many people. God bless the military. And I do think we should unite to help support our military. Thank you, Burley Lauren, Susie Q, people coming over, Doc Holliday. I don't know you, but many people support Lauren, including me. And that was a very challenging, I think, valuable conversation with Vanguard. But I am tired. I've gone way too long, and I look forward to more conversation with him. It took me a while to try to make a point. To me, when he said, if I correctly heard him, that China was better than the United States, you got to see his bias and his belief. I'm biased for America. I think our country is better than China. Till we meet again, 10 hours? Thank you for the guests, and thank you for people in chat. That's what I wanted. I want to spend my time on real issues. War will affect us. Thank you for listening. Thank you, guests. Seasons, thank you. Maybe coming over from Lauren. I'm going to check out Lauren anytime she goes on air. She is my friend. And I want to thank May Noodles, who came to say hello. And I hear she's doing well. Thank you so much, May Noodles. And I am glad that you're having success, because this place in the universe can be unfair. And I did end up having conflict with May. We worked it out. Good people want conflict to be worked out. And May ended up being my friend. So thank you for May Noodles and coming in here. And all of those people who want to listen. Till we meet again, I hope. Maybe not for 10 hours. My name is Sam Hill.